Shanti Shanti.
Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Avashishyate. The whole universe is infinite, but while producing the infinite universe also, nothing gets depleted. The Purna remains Purna. So this is talking about some creation which is non-material creation. This is the very important point if you want to grasp the truth. It's a non-material creation. The whole material as we see has not come out from any other material. Suppose the whole universe has come out from some other material, then that matter also is within the fold of the universe. Is it not? So the whole material universe must be appearing on something non-material. That is what we say by our experience and by our theory also, that it is the consciousness on which the whole universe is appearing to be. The whole universe, which includes my body, mind, personality as a small speck, is appearing in that consciousness. Appearing, what am I saying? Why I am saying appearing? Because there is no material creation. It is not that the consciousness has become consolidated and the matter has been found. Then the consciousness will reduce also. This way we often think, there are shlokas also, but that is only giving us the primary level of abstraction. That as if the consciousness has become consolidated. It is not that. Both the gross matter, the subtle matter, space, time, everything is written in the consciousness, if I can explain it like that. As you write on the air, anything you can write. Like that, the whole universe is written on consciousness. There is nothing other than consciousness at all. Whether it is different colors, whether it is my enemy, my relative, my gold, or garbage, everything is written on this consciousness. So the whole creation is only a manifestation in the consciousness without the consciousness undergoing any change, because the consciousness is not a matter. You cannot know the consciousness as, well, this is consciousness. Consciousness can only be known as the amness in us. Am I clear? Consciousness cannot be known as different from you. It has to reveal itself. If the self is revealed by something else, then that is the self. The revealed thing is not the self. Revealed means object. Revealed means something is revealed as before you. That is an object. Object means not a gross object, it can be a concept. That is also an object. So the revelation is being done by the consciousness. So the consciousness, by definition, it has to reveal itself. Otherwise it is not the consciousness. If it is revealed by something else, then it is not the consciousness. Consciousness has to reveal the whole world, external world, the internal world of thought, emotions, and also itself. That is called the consciousness. So because it is just appearing in the consciousness, this impossibility is possible. That whatever it manifests, it may manifest thousands and millions of universes also without undergoing any change. But the same thing we do in dream in a small scale. In dream, the moment you think of Himalayas, the Himalayas is there in you, is it not? And that Himalaya is real, you are feeling cold, you have to climb up, you are feeling tired, everything will happen there. Right then, and there is no causality there also. You cannot say that first I thought of the Himalayas and then Himalayas appeared before me. Can you say that? Thought and appearance of Himalaya was together. This is what the non-causal Srishti. Srishti means creation. This dream creation will give you an illustration of this creation. It's a non-causal Srishti. The moment the sankalpa, the thought comes means the creation is right there. And you can create any number of universe over there. You have been creating also. Every day while dreaming, every night while dreaming. So many things we create. It just simply created, destroyed also. The moment the sankalpa is gone, it is gone. Like that the whole universe also, with the Brahma sankalpa we say, whatever it is, the cosmic sankalpa, it comes and it goes also. Only the time scale is different. We feel that it is trillions of years or so. But for Brahma it is only one nimesha. These are all concepts given. Nimesha means one, you open the eyes after dream, it's gone. So when Brahma opens his eyes, the whole universe is gone. for one Brahma. Another Brahma must be dreaming at that time. See, as further illustration, there are so many illustrations given on this. One is the mirage, that desert, you see the water, you see palm tree and all, whatever. But when you go there, it is not there. But in your seeing, is there any wrong? It is there. We call it optical illusion because it is common to all. Everybody will see it. But by that production of the mirage, the water, is the desert getting affected? Is there any change in the desert? There is no change in the desert at all. Similarly, Rajju Sarpai said that when you are seeing the snake in the rope really doesn't change. Rope remains rope, but we are seeing the snake. It is called Vivatta Srishti. In scripture, it is called Vivatta. In English, you can call it apparential creation. The creation is not material creation. It is not like material causality. That is the cause giving an effect. That will never take us to the ultimate truth. So what is non-causal, non-material creation is called apparent creation or apparential creation. In Shastras we call it Vivatta Srishti, Vivatta Vada it is called. That means it appears to be. There is no, that the cause does not undergo any change and there is no causal relation also. On the consciousness the whole universe appears to be. So that is the meaning that this avyayam yad bhuta yonim paripashyanti dhiraha. The dhiraha, the knowers are they who see behind this entire infinite material causal creation, the uncaused, uncausal, unchanging, undecaying substratum on which it is appearing. It is wrong to call it cause because it is really not the cause. Then again you are linking it by the causal chain, you will ask for the cause of that. It is not a cause, it is the substratum maximum you can say on which the whole world is appearing to be. The Srishti is also not cause. But once the duality has come, it is all related by the causal chain. Everything in creation is related by the causal chain. Now, to explain these in a little more detail, they have taken, I had gone through that also, I will again repeat that some examples they have given in the next verse to make it simple, but pointing out very little thing. But here he has explained the whole truth in this verse. That is our way of Shastras, that they explain the whole truth, then come down again to elementary level. Now, similarly in Mandukya Upanishad, same thing is spoken of. See, here what they have spoken of, the tad avyayam yad bhuta yonim. Tad avyayam yad bhuta yonim paripashyanti dhiraha. The dhiraha see this unchanging source, the unchanging substratum. Yoni means from where the production takes place, the unchanging substratum of this entire multiple universe. So they are speaking about the source of the universe. Just like Kathopanishad I am trying to relate here. In Mandukya Upanishad, the 7th verse, which is most important in Mandukya Upanishad, they are pointing out the same thing in relation to our Atma or our identity. See, here they are speaking about the source of the universe, which is Brahman. And when we speak to our real identity, we call it Atma. Actually, the two are same. Atma is nothing different from Brahman. Jivo Brahmaiva Naparaha. It is identical. In Mandukya Upanishad, they are discussing the Atma. What they have done, they have analyzed the 3 states of our being. That is, wakeful state, then dream state, then Sushupti state. These are the 3 states they have discussed. Now, in wakeful, there is the external world. In dream, you have created your own world and you are moving around that. And in Sushupti, there is no world at all. So the Sushupti state is called Prajnana Ghana. Prajnana Ghana means no fragmentation. There is no fragmentation, but it is ignorant state also. You don't come to know anything other. I did not know anything. We say that I slept very well, I did not know anything. That means it is an ignorant state. So it is called Prajna in both sense. It is actually the conscious, the real consciousness, the plain consciousness state, but it is prakishta rupena ajna. Ajna means ignorant. It is the height of ignorance also when you don't come to know anything. Then he says that there is something called the Chaturtha or Turiya. The fourth state is called Turiya. But when we say fourth state, we compare with this first, second, third. Have you understood? First means wakeful, second means dream, third means Sushupti. That Turiya is another fourth state. It is not like that. The fourth state actually embraces all these three also. Turiya or Chaturtha, it is not separate from these three, but it is embracing these three also. So that shloka, it comes in 7th. It is very difficult. I just thought that you can have a... Swamiji also has taught it earlier, I think. Nanta prajnam na bahish prajnam no bhayatah prajnam na prajnana ghanam na prajnam na prajnam adrishtam avyavaharyam agrahyam alakshanam achintyam avyapadeshyam ekatma pratyasaram prapanchopashamam shantam shivamadvaitam chaturtham manyante Satma savijñeyaha. It's a long, very long statement. Nanta prajñam na bahish prajñam no bhayatah prajñam na prajñana ghanam na prajñam na prajñam adrishtam avyavaharyam agrahyam alakshanam achintyam avyapadeshyam ekatma pratyayasaram prapanchopashamam shantam shivamadvaitam chaturtham manyante satma savijñeyaha. He says that is the Atma, that has to be known. Now what they are saying is exactly the same what we studied in Mundakopanishad. They have said that it does not have Vastuguna, it does not have the Kartri Bhoktri Bhava, it is beyond time, beyond causality, all that, that is the substratum of the universe. Here he says that is the substratum of our being. That is what I am. That is the Atma. Atma means Aham Pratyaya Gocharaha. The Shastras define Atma as Aham Pratyaya Gocharaha. That is, we have the conviction that I am. That amness is a conviction. It is neither Pratyaksha. You cannot see the I with the eyes or senses. You cannot know. Can you? Similarly, it does not have to be inferred. Paroksha means inferred. That seeing smoke, you inferred there is fire or so. This Atma is not an inference also, through some logic or anything. Even if I prove that you don't have any I in you, will you accept? Suppose I prove that you are not going to accept because you know that you are. So it is a direct aparoksha knowledge, so to say. Although aparoksha is used in another sense, but it is truly that aparoksha knowledge. That it is a pratyaya, direct conviction that I am. So Atma is defined as the conviction of that amness. Aham pratyaya gocharaha, which is known by the conviction that I am. That is defined as Atma. So he says, Sa Atma savijñeyaha. That is the Atma that has to be known. Now why is he saying that savijñeyaha? We all know our Atma and I-ness, we have an idea. That means the Atma he is referring to is not known by us. It has to be known. That is our real identity. Sa Atma, savijñeyaha. That is the real identity, you have to know it. Now what is that real identity? They have said in such a long verse. What is that? Na antah prajñam, na bahish prajñam. It is not the consciousness within, nor it is the consciousness outside. Na ubhayatah prajñam, neither the combination of both inside and outside. Na prajnana ghanam. Earlier they have defined the sushupti as prajnana ghana. It is neither sushupti also. Outside, why did they say? Bahish prajñam means our wakeful. Antah prajñam means our dream state. It is not the consciousness of the dream. It is neither not the consciousness of the outside, nor both. Not even prajnana ghana means not even sushupti. That means you cannot hold this by that. Not even means it is including that, but you cannot limit it by that. Na prajñam, na aprajñam. It is not the simple consciousness we call that I am conscious of this and that. It is not that simple consciousness which is limited by the body-mind personality. Na aprajñam. It is not unconsciousness also. That when you are unconscious or you are, it is not that. Na prajnam, na aprajnam. Then he says adrishtam, just like the Mundakopanishad was, adrishtam, which cannot be seen or perceived by any of the senses. Avyavaharyam, just like that agrahyam, avyavaharyam. It cannot be interacted with by the karmendriyas. Agrahyam, cannot be grasped. Alakshanam, you cannot point it out by some parameter coordinate or so, just like avarnam. The same expressed in different words. Avarnam means by varna you identify. Here he says alakshanam, you cannot identify by parameters or qualities or certain things. Achintyam, you cannot even think of it. The moment you can think of it that this is the Atma, it becomes an object before your consciousness, it becomes an object of your thought. It's a thought which is an object. Thought is also an object. We are seeing that, we are knowing the thought. So, it is not even, it is achintyam, it cannot be thought about. Abhyapadeshyam, uninferable. That is, through inference also you cannot arrive at it. That by logic, inference, as I says in paroksha knowledge, it cannot be inferred by that. Abhyapadeshyam. Then what is it? Ekatma pratyayasaram. It is one, that I-ness in us, the essence of that I-ness. Ekatma pratyaya, the conviction of that I am, I said. Saram, it is the essence of that conviction, not just the conviction, but the essence of that. Prapanchopashamam. There is no prapancha. Prapancha means worldliness. No worldliness, because it is abheda darshanam. Worldliness means bheda darshanam. The whole world vanishes there. What does it mean? When the world vanishes, where are you? You don't see the world to be vanishing. You have also vanished there. No world means no you also. That individual you is not there. Only that real I is there. Not the individualistic I having all the ego, all the blaming, all the praising, looking for this, looking for that. That I is no more there. That I is not there. Only the real I is there. Prapanchopashamam. Upashama means the whole prapancha, the worldliness has got completely vanished. Shantam, that is the peace, not the usual peace you get when nobody disturbs you. This is the real peace. It can be there in the interactive state also, when you understand that this is my nature. That is the real peace. Shantam, Shivam, that is the most auspicious we can think of. Shivam, or you can say our own conscious being, that is also called Shivam. Advaitam, it is the non-dual. We don't say one. When you say one, there is a concept of two involved. We don't say ours is a monism. Monism means we believe in Ekeshvara, one God. No, ours is not monism. Ours is non-dualism. That means if you cannot say that that is one. When you say one, there is a concept of two, there is a concept of many. That is why differentiating from many, differentiating from two, you are saying one. You cannot say that. No, Advaita means no one also. No two, no two. It is transcendental, which is the meaning. Advaitam, Chaturtham Manyante, that is called the fourth state. Turiyam, later on they will say, Sa Atma, Sa Vijñeyaha. It is not Chaturtha in reference to 1, 2, 3 and this is the fourth. It is the whole, comprising the whole. That is called the Atma, Sa Vijñeyaha. Now see how beautifully they have expressed that our Atma, what is our real identity. It is the same as the Tad Avyayam Yad Bhuta Yonim Paripashyanti Dhiraha. The Dhiraha sees this Atma as the source of the entire universe. There is no difference at all. Because the whole universe is appearing to be on that consciousness. You call it real, you call it Maya, you call it non-real, does not matter. It is illusory in one sense, it is real in another sense. You have to understand in what sense it is real and what sense it is Maya. The mirage is Maya, it is an illusion. When you go into it, you find that it is not there. Like this, it is also. When you are interacting, everything is real. You cannot say that everything is unreal, so why should I do this, why should I do that? Why should you not do? Not doing is also unreal. So if everything is unreal, then why should I work? Not working is also unreal, why should you not work? Everything is unreal. Even calling unreal is also unreal, why should you call it unreal? So, it is beyond all that, it is transcendental. So I think there is no harm in repeating whatever I had taught in the morning. Today I have repeated, but it is altogether in a different manner. It is clarifying the whole thing. Om Bhadram Karnebhi Shrunuyama Devaha Bhadram Pashyemakshabhiryajatraha Sthirairangaistuštuvamsastanubhihi Sthirairangaihi Tuštuvamsastanubhihi Vyashema devahitam yadayuhu Swasti na indro vriddhashavaha Swasti na pusha vishvavedaha Swasti nastarksho arishtanemihi Swasti no brihaspatir dadhatu Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat. So practically we are still dealing with the 6th shloka. That is the first shloka of the exposition, because there everything is spoken of. The rest of the book is only elaboration on that. So we are repeatedly going back there and again trying to understand it in different manners, different ways. The whole difficulty comes because we are not able to find the unity and diversity, or the one reality becoming many. That understanding of that one, which is not just one, which is transcendental also, which is subject, not objective one. The real problem is, when we say one, we mean one, objective one. It is not like that. It is subject, where even one, many, everything are concepts. So the difficulty comes because of that. This finding out the oneness in many, which we generally refer to as comprehensive outlook, samagrata. Our vision, the samagrata of the vision, comprehensive outlook, that we are finding difficult because we don't have enough of sattva guna. In Bhagavad Gita, the sattvika jnana is defined as Sarva bhuteshu yenaikam bhavam avyayam ikshate abhibhaktam vibhakteshu tad jnanam viddhi sattvikam. Sarva bhuteshu, that means in everything, all the beings, all the objects, everywhere. Sarva bhuteshu yena ekam avyayam bhavam ikshate. In all the multifarious, different, infinite variety, the knowledge which sees the ekam avyayam bhavam. Ekam means one, avyaya means unchanging. Here everything is changeful, things are moving, some are big, some are small, some are old, some are young, the colors are different, everywhere it is different. But the whole difference, the infinite variety of the universe is projected or is appearing on the consciousness where there is no variation at all, no differentiation at all. That is why yesterday we repeatedly mentioned that abheda darshanam jnanam. The knowledge means to go beyond all the divisional, fragmentation, divisional outlook, divisional vision. So Sattvika Jnana is knowledge, is that knowledge which finds the one unchanging truth. Sarva bhuteshu yena ekam avyayam bhavam ikshate. Ikshana. Ikshana is not seeing with the eyes or senses. It is not a sensory perception. Ikshana means it is a vision of the buddhi.